So here we have the Audi Q3 on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot space first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls, as I mentioned, from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 68,513. You can change information displayed here. So there are various different types of menu, including having the digital readout for the speedometer displayed there. And within the onboard computer, various different bits of information available to you as well, all of which are accessed via the buttons just here. We have our stereo controls, we have our cruise control, and then into the center, the main screen for the car. First of all, it's worth noting that you can shut this down should you wish to, mainly for nighttime driving, to avoid the distraction of the light from this screen, if you wish to, of course. Next, you'll see that we're making various movement on the screen right now. That movement is done using this dial just here. These 4 buttons relate to the 4 corners of the screen, which I'll come back to in a moment, or you have buttons you can press directly to go into certain menus. For example, satellite navigation. If we come back a page, you can see the 4 corners of the screen I mentioned a moment ago. So you'd press the button that corresponds with, for example, map, to bring yourself to the map. We've got the radio in this car, of course, DAB, FM and AM radio. If you're listening to your own music, you can do so in a number of ways, including Bluetooth audio, once you've paired your phone, of course. All of that is done with the buttons just here. If you press the car button, you can change the driving setup of the vehicle. So you can put it into efficiency, comfort, which is your everyday driving, auto or dynamic for a sportier drive. Below that screen, and below this section, we've got the traction control you can turn on and off. You can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. We can also change the drive select from here as well as the screen. We've got dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning off, on again, or hit auto. The car will then take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. Any manual adjustment will override that and allow you to put it back on your own settings. We have some storage underneath there. The gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox, 2 cup holders, an electronic handbrake with an auto hold function, and a 12-volt charging socket as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you.